My name is James.
It's Coda here.
Welcome to Clinch Conversations, Episode 1.
We're gonna do a
What's your
million of
life been
these.
like during the break of UFC since 323?
Dude, well, actually, since the Royval and Cop card, man, that
Yeah.
one, I actually didn't watch all of that card, man. I was sitting there watching John Cena's last match, and now I wish I did watch that fucking card. It was a
I
banger of a
didn't
card.
not expect Royval to get slept like that.
Man, after the Van fight, I love Brandon Royval, don't get me wrong, dude. But after the Van fight, it's really started making me think back on all of his fights, and he's really kind of been hurt in almost every fight he's been in. Like, I don't know if you remember him versus Kai Kara France a couple years ago, dude. That was one of the
Yeah,
most insane fights out there.
yeah,
They hurt
yeah,
each other like 4 times in 15 seconds, and then he just happened to have Kara France land right in his fucking, in his gilly or whatever.
yeah.
And
Just a dog, man. Just Royval's a dog.
yeah,
I mean, I think he's still like just super underrated, but he just like, he's one of those fighters that are so good. They're so good, so fun to watch, but just comes up short every time. It's
I
like
agree.
in the biggest moments, it's almost like a flyweight Dustin Poirier or Gaethje. Like they're the best fighters to watch, and they just can never get there to the top and stay there. It's just
Yeah. I
oh,
don't think anybody's seen that Van ass whooping coming, man. I know like 2 people that picked him, and they both have fucking had bragging rights this entire time. And then Van beat Pantoja, and so they fucking got even more bragging rights now. But yeah, no, Royval, man, I don't know. I felt like his fall off started when he stopped using his knees, man. If he'd have hit Joshua Van with a fucking high clenched knee, he might have knocked him out, dude.
yeah,
Charles
yeah.
Johnson can knock you out. I definitely think Roy Val's knees can knock you out. The way he did Mateus Nicolau was nonsense, or was fucking fire, to be honest.
You know.
But yeah, dude, it's life's been good, man. I've been enjoying the little, I don't want to say mental health break, because I feel like UFC helps my mental more than anything. I get to see that violence that I want to take it out on people. So
Yeah, no, I feel that.
What about you? How's it been for you, man?
Man, it's been good. We've just been trying to taking a big break from the thing I've been building on Twitter, with Fight Talk. Last year started Fight Talk, my ex account, and just to do something with like creative wise. My
Yeah,
wife and I, we both decided to do something with our time besides just working kids all the time. Something just to keep keep the creative juices flowing. And I started this X account, and it's done really well. It's done well than more. It's done better than what I thought it was going to be. It's been a lot of fun. Met some really cool people, and just it's just been a great thing to do. And with the break, we just taken about a month off, and we're just ready to get back into it. Go start the new year with a bang. We got some goals that I know we're gonna hit. And what was it? When did we come in contact with each other? Was it about a month and a half ago?
yeah. It wasn't too long ago. I'll say that. I could probably
Mm,
find the messages on TikTok, but
Yeah,
yeah,
about
I wouldn't say it's been that. Honestly, I could probably find our first text
yeah.
message on there. It's probably less than 2 months, to be honest. But yeah, you've been killing it, man. Your page is doing numbers, man. When you first reached out to me with the offer to do this, I was like, man, this is a fake page, and they're gonna tell me hop on WhatsApp. And I was like, oh, it's a legit person. I was like, that's what's up, man. And the way you handle your content, I kind of feel like I'm the same way. I think I'm a little more edgier in terms because I'm just a little more unhinged, but I think that evens itself out perfectly. But you've been killing it with the page, man, dude. It's you're fucking what is it? What's it called? Not dimensions. Impressions are fucking insane.
Impressions.
Yeah, your impressions are insane on there. I mean, I got 5K on TikTok, and I don't do that in them numbers. So you definitely been killing it, man.
And man, well, you're way better at TikTok than I am. I was on TikTok for about 3 months. I'm already banned because I'm so bad I don't know how to use it.
Well, usually I'm pretty smart at when I upload something that I think might be a bad idea. I'll usually take it down before they see it. So, but yeah, I
Yeah,
would say I would say I'm better. I'd say I just been getting lucky for sure.
they kept warning me, and they kept warning me of the IP. I was just like, I'm just gonna ride it out. Man. I'm just gonna ride it out. And they clipped me. They finally did, man. They clipped me.
They said, yeah, it's time for this dude to go. He's getting too much motion.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, not really. I wish.
It's
Wish.
hard on there, bro. It's hard to get any kind of anything going on that motherfucking app, dude. It's a very niche app. That's why I'm kind of glad that we're going to be doing what we're doing on not as much on TikTok. Like the exposure from TikTok will be cool, but the Twitter is just I don't really use it that much, or I should say X, so Elon don't get my ass. But you know, it just there's so many more impressions on there, and there's more avenues, and it's more of a broad app where there's people on on fucking TikTok that I've got following me from Thailand just because I said I like Josh Van, you know. And so it's a more of a hashtag, I guess, based app. And it's, you know, once you find something, like you can't get on there like fucking Facebook and find just random shit all the time. Once you follow something for, excuse me, for like a week, it's over with. You're never going to have a different algorithm. So I like the way we're going with it, man.
Yeah, yeah. And just to let the listeners know, this is Clinch Convo's podcast. We're going to be doing this weekly. We're going to be doing some clips in between as well. You can follow both of our Twitter accounts. Mine is even though we're all together, we have Split the Diff Pod, and then there's Fight Talk, and then you can also follow the Clinch Conversations podcast Twitter account. And play by plays is during fight night are going to be on Fight Talk, a little bit of Split Difference Pod. Everything's going to be meshed together, so you can keep up with all the content on there. And we're just going to like really, really keep this ball rolling. Everything's going to be just going up and up.
But yeah,
Very
we're
excited.
gonna nail that Waldo interview before too long, man. It's gonna happen. So they need to make sure they
Yeah,
definitely follow Fight Talk in the Clinch Combos. I'm not
yeah.
super active on X because I just so ADHD, but I'll get there. I'll get there. But for now, follow them too. Fight Talk and Clinch Combos for certain. But dude, I'm
So
not gonna lie to you, man. How's this Paramount era about to start, bro? What are you thinking, man? I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. You put me on to the fighter catalog on there, and you said you were watching. I believe you said you were watching GSP's fucking title run,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah. I sat down and watched GSP. I think about four fights. I like it. The whole move to Paramount was, I mean, it's amazing for everybody in the States. Free pay-per-views. The
yeah,
pay-per-view model is dead.
facts,
Stream
dude.
East is also probably dead now because they're
They'll
about to
come back
look.
at some point. I feel like, but yeah, no, I'm definitely never using that shit again.
No,
I'm much happier with Paramount. Somebody sent me a link the other day. It was like found a deal for $2 a month for 3 months for Paramount Plus after I already paid for it. I was like, fuck it, I don't care. $15 a month, and I get to watch South Park too. Yeah, no, sign
yeah.
me up.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's incredible. I think it's great for the sport. There's so many more eyes now. It's just that big paywall that so many people, and then there's a lot of people that didn't even know how to work the legal streaming sites because of the fighting to pop up. So it's just a lot of
Dude,
people missing out. And
I was so
now
tired of the
free
pop ups,
game.
bro. Be sitting there in a room full of your bros and it pops up an X videos ad and you're like, whoa, fuck, son of a
Yeah,
bitch. I swear to God that wasn't on there. It wasn't in my pet tabs. I swear to God.
yeah.
That was the
I
worst,
mean,
dude.
I think it's just, it's incredible. It's incredible for the sport, and we're going to see, I think, the biggest cards that have ever been put together. And Paramount is doing a great job with the advertising. I mean, everywhere you
I
look, there's
agree.
UFC.
I
Everywhere
agree.
you look.
Did you see they're doing extra promotions for, I don't know if it's going to be just for the numbered events, but like they had or fuck, almost mixed their names, Gaethje and Patty standing face to face for like 35 minutes just shooting an all around camera angle for their face off. And I was like, dude, that's a lot of, a lot more time and money invested versus what they were doing. UFC's just looks so bland by itself. Or really, I guess I should say ESPN's, but
Yeah, and we
ESPN
get
just,
to
I
see
felt
no
like,
more ESPN loading screens again in our lifetime. It's
dude,
over
I'm
with.
so happy about that because their shit, dude. If I'm paying for your service and it still lags, like, fuck that, dude. Do you remember
Yeah.
when John Jones fought Cyril Gahn and they were shooting the fucking Roadhouse 2 scene that night?
Yes.
They just had us sitting on a load screen for what felt like 45 minutes between each fight. And I was looking at my grandpa like, I swear it never does this, grandpa. I swear, bro. Like, it never, ever takes this long between fights. And then come to find out they're filming the Roadhouse 2 movie. I'm like, dude, I don't care. Put on
Yeah.
freaking John Jones, man.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Imagine being in the crowd though when you get to watching that go
Yeah,
down. I bet that was
that
interesting.
was cool as hell, I'm sure. That was probably the best thing about it. I'm not gonna lie.
You know.
Yeah, it
And also, like another thing about the Paramount is it's just the quality. The app is so much better than ESPN
I agree.
mobile and on smart TVs, Roku's. It's just everything. It just flows so much better. It's
They've
it's
got
it's
it broken
incredible.
down so much easier to find stuff too. Now, obviously, they've got some things to work on. Like you can't search individual fights on there yet. Like ESPN
Yes.
did have that, where you could just type in like I used to go on there and type in Glover and always find the Glover and Yuri fight every time with ease, and any Glover fight. But they just would like, if you try to search it by pay-per-view, they would only have like a set number. So like back when it first started, I could go up as early as UFC 232 and find that in the pay-per-view model. And then now, if I was to get on ESPN, if they were still on there, it would like the most recent one would be like UFC 298. And it's like, hold up, dude, like where'd the motherfucking 60 pay-per-views go, man?
Yeah, yeah,
It's big change, and I'm definitely here for it. The way they got a group by decades too. I started watching every pay per view from the 2010 started. So I put on Cain Velasquez versus Nogueira the other day, and that was fucking fire, bro.
yeah.
I think it was what's his name? Mirko Krokop was on there fighting some dude named Tom Parash. Kicked his ass with fucking ease. Stopped at doctor stoppage. Cain Velasquez knocked out Nogueira in like I think 2 minutes and 17 seconds or something. Just the good
Yeah.
old days, man. Just loved every bit about it.
Yeah,
One thing I
it's
did
just so
notice
easy to
though,
find too.
yeah, one thing I did notice though is I haven't had any luck finding the prelims for them pay per views on there, so they do got to get that on there too. But some of the prelims suck, so I'm not gonna be exactly terrible about it. It's gonna come, it's gonna happen. So I'm satisfied with it for sure. I love it.
Yeah,
The only thing that's got me worried about it, man, is that was a $7 or $8 billion deal, man. And this dude Gaethje, bro, was saying that they haven't seen a lick of a fighter pay increase. Just got me wondering if all the extra money is going into either that Paramount production or that Zuffa Boxing. I got a feeling it's going into Zuffa Boxing. I'll be real with you.
well, Dana said that he called Justin to offer him more money, and Justin did not answer the phone, and that came from Dana's mouth.
That sounds, but yeah, that sounds. Dana ain't scared to tell the truth, man. And
Yep.
Justin's been kind of whiny here lately, so I would not be surprised.
And we are not going to find out what the fighter bonuses are until I believe it's after the event tomorrow.
Really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that gives them a little something to fight for more, which we already know Justin and Patty are going to get fight of the night. They tend to Justin always gets
Yeah.
some kind of bonus in his damn fight. I think he's had one, at least a
Yeah.
bonus in every fight that he's had. I'm looking forward to that fight, man. I really am.
Yeah. I mean, the whole card is going to be incredible. Just the events leading up to 324. I mean, there's just been so many just in the past couple of days. We've got Cameron Smotherman passing out,
That was so
after
crazy,
making
bro.
weight.
Did you see the clip I sent you of Bisping? Right?
Yeah, yeah, I saw that. I
Dude,
saw that earlier. Bisping, I really have no sympathy. It's just part of your job. Shit.
yeah.
Like
And he goes, there's no excuse, and bro, face plants.
just
And I'm like, yo,
thanks,
whoa.
it's ridiculous. Just
Talk
pass out.
about timing.
He was out too for like 5 minutes. They had to pick him up and carry his dead weight to the back. He was
Yeah.
lifeless.
He looks at the guy. He goes, "It's not hard, is it?" And then, boom! I was like, I mean, it looks pretty fucking hard to me, dog.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
That was ridiculous. It was scary. We've never
I
really
hope
seen
he's
anything
all
like
right.
that.
Yeah,
Poor
I
Laura
hope he's all
Sanko,
right, dude.
she sounded shocked.
Yeah, Laura Sanko said, "Oh shit!"
And
I
you got
was
a couple
like,
people looking pretty rough for this card too. You got Perez, you got
and Johnson.
Charles, yeah,
Yep.
Charles Johnson.
I got a
I mean
feeling that
his, I
fight is
mean he's
gonna
looking.
be rough
Charles Johnson is looking rough in many ways with that haircut that he's got going on.
with his fucking
Yeah,
skullet
yeah,
he's got going on, dude. I know. I
yeah.
kind of fuck with it though. I kind of like it. It's like a homeless dude gimmick in wrestling.
Definitely gets people paying attention to him.
I remembered him for the longest time when he first came in and he fought somebody. I think he fought Makayev in his first fight in UFC.
Really?
Yeah, I think he fought. I know he fought Makayev, but I'm pretty sure he fought Makayev in his first fight in the UFC on short notice. And that's how I remembered him. Was he did used to just have. He comes out with the cowboy hat, obviously, and he just had a little line back here. And I was like, what the hell am I looking at, dude? It was like the opposite
What?
of a full mullet, but now he just looks like he's got a bush on the back of his neck.
Yeah, I know it's ridiculous.
It's pretty wild, dude. But yeah, there's some weird stuff going on, man. I'm hoping that this card isn't going to be cursed because 323 is going to be a lot to live up to, man. I mean, that was a hell of a card.
Yeah, it was. It was. It's just man, I don't know if the long break has really affected the fighters. I mean, Figgy has always had a hard time making weight, but he just missed weight again.
He was crying on the scale, from what I heard. They said he shed a tear or something.
I mean, he was looking rough. He was looking
Yeah.
like he was about to pass out too.
Yeah.
I mean, but Figgy is, you know, a multiple time champion, a former champion, and I mean, he should have this down pat by now. And he's not making flyweight anymore, so he's making bantamweight. He
And
went up for a
yeah, and
reason.
this is it's moving up too. Is the problem is like you know you moved up, and I don't think what I think the problem is I don't think he moved up because of the weight cut. I think he moved up because he knew he wasn't beat Moreno or Pantoja or anybody. And then
Yeah,
now it's kind of like where do you fall? Now he shouldn't have gotten this fight against Umar anyways. For being entirely 100%, it just
yeah. I
really
mean,
seems like they're lowballing Umar.
yeah. Umar's gonna starch him. I mean, he looks bad right now. I mean, love Figgy, but I mean, like, just come on. Figgy's not beating.
Super. Yeah. Who did he just fight? Montel Jackson, and I felt like that was a quick turnaround after the Corey Sandhagen fight. You know, Corey Sandhagen popped his knee out, and I thought he'd already came back for a quick turnaround against Montel Jackson, and now he's having another quick turnaround. And I didn't think he looked that great against Jackson, so I don't know who thought, yeah, man, let's put him up against Khabib's brother.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, just
He
like
listen. He loses this. My boy Cody Garbrandt has got to get his one back because he had vertigo in the last time. He deserves to get that fight back. He beats
coping,
Figgy.
man, coping. You're coping, brother.
It happened.
They're gonna give him Hani Barcelos if he loses this fight for sure.
Oh God, yeah. And then he's gonna get beat.
And then yeah, Hani's been. I don't know what's up with Hani Barcelos, man. He's just looked insane. I mean, I had Ricky Simone to submit him, and he just outclassed him, dude. It was
Hmm.
terrible. But yeah, it's you know what else I've noticed, man. I'm kind of hoping the Michael Johnson and the Alex Hernandez fight isn't off because I heard all over my Discord today that there was like it was locked where you couldn't bet on their fight at all earlier this morning, and then when it got unlocked, the lines like changed drastically. And I checked it; you could bet on it again, and they didn't change drastically on money line, but the finish line numbers have changed quite a bit. So it's got to be wondered if there's some insider info we don't know. Like whatever
Who is
Jared
it?
Gordon,
Who is it leaning
but
towards?
it's a pick 'em. It's a pick 'em. It was leaning towards Hernandez yesterday, and now it's a pick 'em.
Yeah, I mean, Johnson's got that one hitter quitter. I mean, he can put you out still
I
to this
think
day.
Hernandez to an extent has something like that too, but I just feel like we ain't seen it from him in a long. I mean, he beat up Diego Ferreira, you know, but it took him 3 rounds, and Diego Ferreira KO'd Johnson. So MMA math says Alex Hernandez should win this, but MMA math don't ever work.
Yeah,
So
never.
who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? Johnson's like fucking 21-24 and still winning fights. Who knows what he's gonna pull off, man? I think that's gonna be a underrated banger for fight of the night, dude. To be honest, I mean, them dudes are gonna come out swinging.
Yeah, it could be, man. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to so many fights on this card. It's
What's
ridiculous.
your most anticipated so far this card? You think?
I mean, I mean, it's got to be Patty Gaethje, but if my top three, John Silva,
Yeah,
Arnold Allen,
yeah,
yeah, Battle of the Tisms,
yes,
and then you've
sir.
got and then I mean, I really think O'Malley comes back and just beats the shit out of Song Yadong.
He should, by
And
all means, he should.
yeah, yeah. I mean, everybody. I mean, Song. I mean, he's fast, he's powerful, but Sean's just gonna stick to the outside, pick him apart. Everybody's gonna hate it, but Sean's gonna win. He's
See,
gonna
I'm
win.
an O'Malley hater, and I still think Sean should win this fight. And my whole thing is I really don't, I'm not gonna say Song don't got a chance because I love Song Yudong. He's a beast. I mean, if we're being real, I think his best chance to success is wrestling Sean O'Malley. I think everybody's kind of showed. Piotr Jan opened up the blueprint to show he can be taken down and held. Marab made it look easy both times. And so a Song, who, I think had 2 takedowns against Jan and took Corey down a few times as well and had quite a bit of success in that fight before the doctor stopped it. Think if he's going to try and have a long grinding out fight, he's got to take him down. He's got to try something because O'Malley doesn't have, I mean, he might try them elbows, but he's not going to throw a lot of them, man. So there's a lot
Yeah,
of low risk in him taking him down. Very high risk staying on the feet with O'Malley, man. And if
yeah,
O'Malley's got them head kicks back where he was just a couple of months ago, it's going to be a bad night for Song, man.
yeah.
I'm
Another
definitely
huge,
interested.
huge highlight on the card is Waldo Cortez versus Derek Lewis. Don't know which way that fight could go, but I'm definitely
Yeah.
leaning Waldo.
Yeah, I'm leaning Waldo too. He's looked so good.
Yeah, it's a they're even Javier Torres has even spoke out that they're prepping for the cheating. They're prepping for eye pokes and they're prepping for nut shots, things of that nature, because Derek has been very open that he will do anything to
Yeah,
win.
man. I love Derek Lewis, but that shit is so bad for the sport, bro. You know what they need to do since it's the new era? It's the Paramount era. They need to go ahead and pull out a motherfucking red card the first time somebody commits a foul tomorrow. Do something, bro, because Pride had them fucking red cards and yellow cards for stalling. So they need to go ahead and put something together for that shit, man. Because I love Derek Lewis, and I get he's old, but if you ain't gonna fight fair, stop fighting, bro. Go fight in fucking PFL or BKFC. Could you imagine Derek Lewis and Bare Knuckle fighting championship, bro?
Golly, no. I mean, he would murder people. It'd be
Arlovsky
ridiculous.
is about to fight for a title in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, bro.
That's ridiculous, especially with everything that he's got going on with his life.
Yeah, dude. I was just reading about that. I sent you the link to that shit too, dude. Here, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Oh my gosh, this website has so many ads. Goodness gracious. Okay, look, let me read you what he said on his last post. He said, "Always one more around. Almost 1 year since my last cancer removal. 3 cancers in the past. I'm still here, still standing, still fighting. Cancer did not break me, but it did test me. It forced me to go deeper mentally and physically. Every round is a reminder that life is a fight, and I choose to fight back. Right now, my focus is clear, training for a BKFC title fight with the same mindset I've carried my entire career. Discipline, consistency, respect. No excuses, no shortcuts. This journey's bigger than a belt. It's about resilience, gratitude, and proving no matter where you go, you come back stronger." And apparently all that was a segue into him promoting his new performance coach career. Apparently he's going to try to be like a life coach and performance coach. He's calling it a performance coach, right? And so maybe he's just, I'm not gonna say he's embellishing the cancer thing, but maybe he's just trying to draw some more light to it to go ahead and, pump that up. But I love Arlovsky. In my eyes, he can do whatever the fuck he wants at this point.
Yeah, absolutely, legend. I mean,
Yeah, he's
and he also almost murdered Jack Dorothy and 3 of
Yeah,
his
dude.
goons the other day.
Yeah, dude. I was hoping he got a hold of him. When I read the headline, it said Arlovsky versus Jack Doherty. I was like, please let this be as brutal as the Raha Jackson thing. I was like,
You
I
know
hate to
those
say that.
those Russian fights where they'll put an MMA fighter versus like 3 average guys.
In the
Yeah,
crowd, yeah, bro.
yeah. That's what they need to do with Jack and his team. They throw him in there with Orlowski.
He's just the most unlikable person on the
Uh,
planet, dude. And I mean,
100%.
and there are literal terrorists in the
Yeah,
planet, like
yeah.
that's just like I have more, maybe it's just me being a hater, I don't know, but I have more annoyance for that guy than I do the Venezuelan president.
Ha,
So that's just, and I don't even really mind the president of Venezuela at all, bro. I don't know what's going on. I know we caught his ass, but I just, it's just how much I don't fuck with Jack Doherty, bro. And
yeah,
he's a very unlikable dude, but we ain't got to give him too much fucking time. He's not worth it. Screw that guy. But yeah,
yeah,
I was hoping Arlovsky was putting his lights out. Did you see the video of how silly it was, dude?
yeah, yeah. 100%. Yeah,
They were just trying to pick on him like little piranhas, and Arlovsky's just like,
yeah, yeah.
I'm just like,
One hit kills those kids.
he
Speaking
was
of
so
unlikable
ready.
people, we have Josh Hochik also on the card coming
Oh
back.
yeah, dude, he's a nut, bro. He makes me like, he is so crazy. Though I'm really so. His last little thing, it was a WWE promo. It felt like watching Scott Steiner, dude. It really did. Felt like watching Scott Steiner. And then I'm sure you've seen the LFA shit where he wins and he's like, Michelle Obama's a man. And just like, what the
Yeah,
fuck, dude? Like, he's a nut, bro.
he is.
And I'll be real with you. I think the fight may be a little closer tomorrow. Not really in the striking, but I know he's got a lot of wins by subs, bro. And everybody's want to take the sub. But Denzel Freeman's got pretty good wrestling. I don't think he's going to do good on the feet, but I think if it goes to the ground, Freeman might have a better chance. But I don't want to say I like him as my lock for the week, but I do got Hokett double chance KO sub is on my bet of the week on there. I won't lie.
Okay,
But
definitely see that happening. Let's get
first card
into
of the year is crazy. Who knows what happens?
some fight predictions for the main card.
Yeah, man, let's
I'll
do it.
let you run through your main card and then I'll go through mine.
All right, cool. So let me pull the main card up here because I've got horrible memory. I know we got Patty. Okay, here we go. I forgot the 4th fight. Yeah, Natalia Silva and Doug Rose. All right, Arnold Allen and John Silva, man. John Silva, by all means, should starch Arnold Allen. But the one thing that's been creeping in the back of my mind that I had to sprinkle a little bit on, this man Arnold Allen could wrestle, and he's got some legit jujitsu. So, obviously John Silva is so very accurate. He's scary accurate. He proved that at the Diego Lopez fight. I mean, I did not give the dude his credit at all. And he was, the thing that sold me is the first round after he got his head beat in, he gets up and the round's not over. He's just throwing the same like teep kick to Diego's chin. and he landed it like he didn't throw anything else that round, just that teep kick to the chin, and landed all 7 of them. And I was like, okay, that's scary. That's scary at 45, dude. And so, by all means, he should starch Allen. But it makes me wonder if Arnold's going to try and wrestle him, because if Fighting Nerds can't wrestle besides Kaio, and he just got outdone by Imavov. So, I love the Fighting Nerds. No disrespect, guys. Kaio hit me up for an interview, brother. But yeah, no, I got Silva in this one. I got Lord in this one, man. What about you? Who do you got for that one?
I'm gonna go with Silva as well. I mean, Arnold is an assassin, but he's been away for a long time. I mean, I think Jean Silva looked great in the Diego fight until he got clipped. I mean, he was fighting the way he always does. He's a dog.
Yeah.
But before Diego Silva, he looked unbeatable. I mean, he was the one that was gonna go. He was the one that was gonna go straight to the top, dethrone Volk.
He
Instead,
probably
he got
would
pinned.
too. He
Yeah, I
probably
mean,
would too, man. Well, I don't know now that I say that, because if Diego Lopez can hold him down for 3 minutes, I definitely think if Volk doesn't get clipped, I think Volk can hold him down for 4 rounds at
yeah.
least.
But
But
I'm definitely going to go with John on that. I think he's going to be too much. I think Arnold's going to walk into just a buzzsaw. No, he's not going to be prepared. Love him, but I think Jean walks away with the dub.
dude, Arnold is in a different mindset too. He's about to beat the hell out of that reporter for talking about his cat yesterday, man. I mean,
Yeah,
that shit
yeah.
was so wild, bro. He goes, "You got a cat named Fish?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "So does that mean it's a catfish?" And he's like, "Haha, no." And he's like, "So how do you?" I don't even remember what exactly the reporter said to him. But he said something along the lines like, "How do you bring him for fight week?" And he's like, "You fucking disrespectful piece of shit." And I'm just like, "Yo, what did he say that made you mad, Arnold?"
Yeah, and John Silva's barking at the beginning of the press conference, and then you just hear Arnold Allen bark if you're gay.
Dude, I didn't even see that, man. I've been at work all day. I missed the clips. I need to go watch that
It
shit.
was
That's
total
funny.
dead silence after he said it too. Like nobody laughed. It was weird. We
Damn.
got
Everybody loves John
Rose.
Silva.
Yeah, got Rose Namajunas.
Yeah.
She was supposed to fight
Alexa Grasso, my
Alexa
baby.
Grasso, which would have been a banger of a fight, replaced
Oh,
by
yeah.
Natalia Silva. I still think Rose walks away with a dub. In my heart of
You got
hearts,
you got
in my
Rose
heart
in
of
this one?
hearts, that's who I'm taking.
Okay.
Big
Okay. I
Rose
like
fan. I
it.
would love to see her come back to the top. I don't think she'll ever become champion again. Not with the competition that's at top. Yeah, and I mean nobody's beating Valentina besides Amanda Nunes, or
Well,
some
and
bantamweight.
Grasso. Well, and
I mean, but
Grasso.
Grosso's not coming, man.
Yeah.
Grosso's not.
No,
Yeah,
she's not coming back for sure.
no, no. She didn't win that second fight. She didn't
No,
win that
I
second
agree with
fight.
you.
She
I
got.
agree with
And,
you. I'm a very biased Grasso fan, and I knew she didn't win that fight, so
yeah,
I'm with you. I was shook when I heard it was a draw. I was like, oh, she gets to keep the belt. That's what's up. But it was pretty clear Valentina won that second fight, and the third fight was all Valentina.
yeah. I'm definitely going to do some screaming on my couch if Rose Namajunas walks away with a
She well,
win on the.
Rose. Who did she fight last? Was it Miranda Maverick or Tracy Cortez? She fought both of them. Right?
It was, yeah. She fought Miranda Maverick and
Okay.
looked very good.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's like a very good win too. Miranda Maverick is a force, bro. If she doesn't get the takedown, man, she usually can just grind on you against the clinch and usually open you up. And she did have no success in Rose, so that was a pretty good
Yeah,
win for Rose. I'm gonna be real with you, man. It pains me to say this because I think she's the most boring fighter ever. I think Natalia Silva is gonna walk away with a win here, man. Like a lot
okay.
of people tell me I'm a hater for saying she's boring, but I don't fuck with the fighters that are always walking backwards, bro. And that is one thing. Like I get it, it's their skill to it, but it just seems like she does not want to get hit at all. And if there's anybody that can hurt her, I would love to see Thug Rose come out and do her how she did John Wei Lee, just fucking 20-second head kick KO.
Yeah,
I would love that because I'm telling you right now, Natalia wins this and gets a shot against Shevchenko. I'm putting my mortgage on Shevchenko, dude. She is not beating Shevchenko, bro. She would
mm,
not beat Zhang Wei Li. She's not beating Shevchenko. And I just, as much as it pains me to say it, I'd love to see Rose win because I'm a Rose fan too. But I think Silva's gonna do the same shit she always does, which is pepper the leg kicks, pepper the jab, throw one big right hook around, then walk backwards the whole time. And I think it'll be just enough to keep her from getting hit by Rose. I hope Rose wrestles, man. I really do. Something, something to get just any kind of entertainment in that fight,
yeah.
man.
I mean,
Because
Rose is going to push forward. I mean, that's who she is. She's going to push forward. She's going to find a way to win that fight. I don't have a
I sure
doubt
hope
in
so.
my
I sure
mind.
hope so.
Then we're gonna segue straight into Waldo Cortez versus Derek
Yes,
Lewis.
sir. The people's fight of the night, man. Did you see Derek Lewis after Waldo got done talking? He said, what he said, Cállate puto, chinga tu
Yeah,
madre.
yeah,
I was like, dude, Lewis, you're nuts, bro.
yeah, man. Love Derek Lewis, but I think Waldo's on a run right now. I think, I mean yeah, that's a tough fight. It's a tough fight. Whenever you
Every
think
Derek
Derek,
Lewis fight is,
yeah,
for sure.
I mean, you think Derek Lewis's career's done, then he's come back. He's looked incredible, and he's finding any way to win. Uh, then that's a dangerous man.
I think the big difference in this fight and the Taliesin fight, though, man, Talison's literally like Bigfoot became a UFC fighter. His chin's up in the air because he thinks he's so tall he's not going to get clipped, and he doesn't respond well to hits. I mean, even Justin Taffa or Junior Taffa, whichever one it was, landed a hit on him that hurt him a little bit, and that's not good. Be hurt by the Taffa bros right now is just it's not good.
Yeah,
But what my point leading into that is Waldo's head movement I think is some of the best, if not the best, in the heavyweight division, man. I
yeah,
mean,
super
his
quick heavyweight too. I mean,
yeah, yeah, and I can see this going how the Sergey fight went, man. I mean, he was dodging. I don't think he's going to be as scared of Derek Lewis as not scared, but as weary of Derek Lewis as he was of Sergey's power, though, because Sergey, man, he's got that one hitter quitter deep into round
yeah.
three, and he's kind of falling off a cliff a little bit. And I hate to say that because I love that guy. But I mean, he impressed me in the Sergey fight long before the Dillinger fight even happened. I was impressed by his head movement, impressed by the way he was able to shift off the cage whenever Sergey came in with big hits. And he really didn't eat nothing powerful in that fight. He just got pattered up with jabs, got hit with a body kick a few times, and it was a win for Sergey, but I don't think it was by any means a bad loss. You know what I'm saying?
No, no.
I think Waldo is going to come out there. I'm not going to say he's going to do some Ali shit, but it might be. It might be. I'm from Louisville, dog. So if I'm saying Ali shit, I gotta mean it. So I'm not gonna say Ali esque, but I think Waldo's going to come out and his head movement's going to be the game changer for sure.
I could even see that fight going to decision.
But yeah, I
I can
think it's.
see, I can
I think
see Waldo being too clean for Derek. I mean, but then again, I think if Derek Lewis senses that he's losing the fight going into a third round, it's chaos is going to
Yeah,
happen, and
and then
somebody might
Waldo's
go
going to
down.
catch a finish. Yeah.
You know, might
So
go
my real
down.
question for that is Derek Lewis has showed us his ass. He's taken his pants off. He's stolen his cup out. Is there a good chance we see meat tomorrow if he wins? I really don't want to, bro.
Hey, Paramount deal. Everything's bigger on Paramount, baby. I mean,
Oh
we're gonna
fuck.
find
Oh
out.
no. I'm not trying to see that obsidian meat hammer when I'm playing poker with my boys.
It could happen, man. You never know. And then Darren Lewis may never show his face in the UFC again.
Yeah, he's nuts, bro. I love that. I mean, I'm not gonna be mad if he wins. I can't never be mad if he wins. Fuck him.
Hey,
But yeah, I will feel for Waldo because Waldo's put together the best resume in heavyweight right now for the next title shot. I feel like. I think if he wins this, they give him gone because Aspinall's got to heal up now.
yeah, oh yeah, 100%.
I think he could beat. I think he could beat Cyril, bro. I really do. Cyril is just he's so weird, man. But yeah, I got Waldo. I know you got Waldo too, right?
I do have
Yeah,
Waldo.
I got Salsa Boy.
Now, who do you have for the co-main event that Sean O'Malley has made clear to the world in every interview and vlog that he's posted that Sean O'Malley is the main event versus Song Yadong.
Well, he also says he's undefeated still, so you got to take what he says with a grain of salt, bro. Coming off back-to-back losses, one of them being a third-round finish. I just love to hate on O'Malley any chance I get. I'm sorry. I'm not upset that it's the co-main. I think that maybe Derek Lewis and Waldo should have been brushed to the co-main after Nunez and Harrison fell out, but I knew it wasn't gonna happen. Sean is Dana's new Connor, and he's wanting so badly for him to do what Connor does, and so I like the fight. I really think Song Yadong's going to be a harder test for O'Malley than people are giving him credit for, and I think win or lose, they're going to put this man up against Peyton Talbot next. I really do. Like I just think Dana's in a very specific situation right now where he's got two guys at 35 that could be studs over the next couple years. And I think he's going to have to make a decision of who he wants to lean on harder. I think he's probably going to pick Talbot, to be honest with you, if I'm being 100% honest. But I could be
Sean
crazy. I
O'Malley,
could be
his
wrong.
image has already been tainted. I mean, he's got to be perfect if he wants to stay a Dana's boy. And the only thing about Peyton Talbot's star power is I do not believe that he is willing to play the game as much as Sean O'Malley is when it comes to being a company man, fan favorite type of person. So will he carry his star as well as Sean could? I don't know, to be seen,
He's
but
a
he
very
doesn't.
weird individual for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if his personality fits what Dana wants. So I'm thinking that Dana's hoping and praying that Sean stays perfect.
Yeah.
But even if Peyton doesn't perform on the mic or on social media as much as Dana or the company or the fans would like him to, I mean, he's still going to be a big draw because he's such a weirdo. A lot of
Yeah.
people love him, and I mean, he's a killer in the octagon too. So we're going to see how that works out, and I definitely am leaning to. I think we're going to see Sean O'Malley versus Peyton Talbot in the near future.
I think so too, man. Did you see? Not to change the subject. Did you see the video of Talbot? This was like 3 days before his Cejudo fight. There was a wreck in front of his house, bro, and some fucking redneck ran to this little old lady with his big ass truck, ran to her car. And the dude was sitting there yelling at the old lady. And Peyton Talbot's just sitting out there in some low cut jeans with his shirt off. He's like, "Nah, bro, that was your fault. That was your fault, bro." He's like, "I seen the whole thing." He wasn't even around for the crash. He's just trolling the dude. And the guy's like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Oh, you seen it?" He's like, "Don't worry, I know where you live, motherfucker." And he just has no idea who he's fucking talking shit to. And
Yeah.
Peyton Talbot's like, "All right, bro, I'll be here." He's like, "Go ahead, pull back up. I fucking promise it'll be the worst decision of your life." And just starts laughing his ass off. And he proceeds to then walk the little old lady across the street from the wreck, dude. And it was just the funniest shit ever. I'm like, this dude is the most 2K created player I've ever seen in my fucking life, dude.
Yeah.
Like, he's literally a skateboarder. He's dating Frank Ocean. It's very hard to hate the guy.
Allegedly.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. Fucking his tweets say otherwise, dude. He's got some tweets from back in the day that are pretty convincing. But
No.
I don't care either way. That's not my business. But yeah, he's a character, man. But I definitely think Dana, if he could pick it and choose, he'd take Sean having fucking 4 or 5 knockouts in a row versus Peyton having 4 or 5 good performances. I think,
Yeah,
man,
probably.
it might be fight of the night tomorrow, bro. They might outshine Gaethje and Patty. I don't know. I really doubt it. But I mean, Sean, the last time I doubted him, man, against somebody that was definitely, we know was a lower caliber striker than him, was Cheeto, and he cooked the fuck out of Cheeto for 5 rounds, and that was,
Yeah.
in
And I
my
was
opinion,
expecting
his
Cheeto
best.
to do a lot better
Yeah,
than what he did.
that
That was a
knee
tough
sounded
fight.
like a car hitting, bro. I was like, how is he still standing?
Yeah.
And Cheeto has just went like on a downhill slope since then. I love Cheeto. I'm a Cheeto guy, but yeah, that was his best performance today, and we could very well see a performance like that tomorrow. I'm kind of wanting to see Sean bounce back. As much as he gets on my nerves, hanging out with Jake Paul and fucking wearing beer guts and shit, but it's all for clicks, so I get it. But I would like to see Sean bounce back. I really would. I just needed to never hang out with 6ix9ine again, and we'll be cool.
Well,
That's
6ix9ine's in prison for the next 3 months, so I think you'll be able to at least take a little break for that.
There is a God. Okay, thank the Lord. I
So
just
who are
love hearing about that. Let me ask you, who do you got main event?
got Patty?
Yeah.
I got Patty. Reason being, Justin Gaethje is one of my all-time favorite fighters. Ridiculous, ridiculous leg kicks. Good grappling when wrestling. I mean, phenomenal striker. Chaos personified inside the octagon. I think that he's going to give Patty a fight, but Patty, I think people are still sleeping on Patty. Patty looks better and more physically fit and toned every single time we see him. He's not staying as fat anymore when he's not fighting. His striking looks incredible. His jiu-jitsu is obviously some of the best in the world right now.
Yeah.
I think, man, it's just like you never know with Justin Gaethje because I mean, he is who he is, but I think Paddy Pimblett goes in there, shocks the world, takes on the belt, and I can't see it going any other way.
I could see a Gaethje knockout late, but I don't think it would be a knockout per se, man. The thing that worries me with Patty, which I know he's staying skinnier this time around when he's not in fight camps, but I do worry about his cardio just a little bit. But he hasn't looked bad recently. And obviously the Jared Gordon fight's like 3 years ago. But when we get to that round 3 mark of that Jared Gordon fight, it really seemed like when the wrestling was combined against Patty that he was really just fucking grasping at straws to even stay just anywhere, upright. He was trying to take him down. It wasn't happening. But I'm a Patty guy. I want to see Patty fucking do that flying fucking guillotine he did to that dude over in Cage Warriors, man. I'd love to see that shit. But
Yeah.
I think everything you said about Gaethje's 100% correct. That's how I know you know ball. Is that Gaethje's two best things is his leg kicks. It's gonna tear that fucking leg up and take the power away immediately. And his wrestling, his offensive wrestling and his defensive wrestling are pretty damn good. I just feel like people have the misconception that wrestling and grappling are the same thing, and they're not. They are similar, but they're not the same thing. And I think that's where Patty's going to have the edge there, is his grappling is going to be significantly better. And I think it was you that told me that Gaethje apparently said he's not working on his grappling at all for this fight camp. And I just think that's you're not Max Holloway where you can just stop sparring, and then, fucking knock out Gaethje afterwards. It doesn't work like that. You have to grapple to be pristine at it, man.
I
And
think
so
if Patty realizes that the fight is not going his way, then he's going to use his elite jiu-jitsu,
mhm,
get Justin to the ground, and he's going to submit him just like every other great fighter that Justin has fought for a championship. If they cannot get Justin out with striking, they will use what is best for them. It happened
choke
with
his ass
Khabib,
out.
happened with Oliveira. Things got tough. He got taken to the ground. Gaethje got submitted. I mean, and Gaethje was tearing Habib up with leg kicks. I
That's
mean,
what I was gonna say, man.
shifting his entire body sideways.
Everybody forgets about that whole first round. Gaethje won that round. He won. Like, there's not a lot of people that win a round against Khabib, man, and he
Yeah,
won that first round.
tearing that leg up. It
Khabib couldn't even
was.
put full pressure on it anymore. When he shot for that takedown, he even winced his leg a little bit then. So it's respect his leg kicks, man, for sure. And
Yeah.
I like Gaethje, man. It pained me when he knocked out Poirier in their second fight. That pissed me off so bad, dude. But it was fair play, dude. He fucking landed such a clean shot. I can see
Dude,
a
I'm
world where he may catch Patty, but I think it's a very, very alternate universe that Iron Man and dudes live in, because I just don't think it's gonna be happening tomorrow. I really don't. That's no disrespect to Gaethje. I just think Patty is on. Man, he just had twins, bro. I don't think Gaethje's got any kids. If he does, I haven't seen them. But Patty's now got two extra reasons to fight harder and work harder. And speaking from my experience, just having my daughter, I haven't missed a 6 day work week in, like, I want to say, the entire time she's been alive. So it makes you want to have more drive and just put more effort into everything. So he might come in and get a fucking first round sub, or he might come. The head kicks against Chandler, I think, are going to be very, very good against Gaethje, man. This is a knee and a clinch, bro. Forget about it, dude. He's going to catch Gaethje 3 or 4 times, and I think that Max knockout did a lot more damage than people want to give him credit for. Fiziev had success against him both fights. Very, very much success against Landon on him. It's just when he started wrestling Fiziev, it was over. Fiziev was not a
yeah.
wrestler. And so I think no matter what, we're in for a banger. But I do got Patty the Batty, and I'm gonna be. I hate to say this on anything recorded, but I'm gonna be so under the influence when this man comes out. I'm gonna do the walkout. I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking where your head at. Oh, I'm gonna be fucked up, dude. I'm gonna be so off my rocker, and it's gonna be a snowstorm around me. So if the stream cuts out, I'm probably gonna beat up my homie's neighbor just out of pure and frustration and
It's going to be absolute insanity.
intoxication.
It
Yeah,
is.
I'm so ready for this shit, dude. I did want to ask you one more thing before we wrap this up, man. What was the Patty Dan beef, man? You told me it was something pretty hilarious. I wanted to hear about it, dude.
Patty Pimlet was on he was on a podcast or some vlog, and Dan Hooker got brought up, and Patty being, I understand it for what it is because of the Liverpool and the English banter of these guys. But
Yeah,
Patty Pimlet said that Dan Hooker's Patty Pimlet said Hooker's grappling is so shit that he couldn't wrestle. No, no, no. I'm sorry. Patty Pimlet said Dan Hooker's grappling was so shit that he couldn't grapple a rapist off his mom.
my God, holy shit.
And Dan Hooker saw that,
Yeah, he bet he wasn't happy about that.
I believe, without seeing the video and to see what the banter really was like. And he read it just through text. And reading
Yeah,
that you couldn't grapple a rapist off of your mom sounds pretty bad if you don't know.
yeah. Sounds bad, looks bad, feels bad.
So what Dan Hooker said, he said that he thought that him and Patty were mates, but I guess he's not a very good mate after all. And then said R.I.P. Ricky, which is the name of Patty the Pimlet's best friend who
That
committed
took his own
suicide
life. Yeah,
last year.
that's damn, that's low, man. I love Dan Hooker, bro, but fuck, dude, that's low, man.
Yeah, yeah. So what
That's
I think he did, I think he read the text of what Patty said, and on paper that looks really bad.
oh yeah, dude. I mean, fuck. Even I mean, it's probably in a lighthearted way that he said it, but still, it's kind
Yeah,
of like,
it definitely
oh,
was. And then
yeah,
Dan was like, he was like, I thought we were mates, but I guess you really aren't a good mate. R.I.P. Ricky.
Jesus, man. That yeah, well, fuck, dude. He's Dan Hooker's low key acting like Ian Gary, man. Fuck. I don't know what it is since Dan got them tattoos. He's been a completely different guy, man. He's been low key unlikable, and I'm a huge Dan Hooker guy. My dumb ass put $20 on him to beat Islam Makhachev when they fought when I was still casual, bro. Like I'm one of the biggest Dan Hooker guys out there, so that sucks hearing that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
well, you know what though? If Patty wins the belt and Ilya's still sitting out, we're gonna see a Dan Hooker title shot possibly just off the
Yeah.
beef
I
alone.
don't
You
know. He's
know,
got to beat
Dana.
BSD first.
Yeah, he is scheduled against BSD, ain't he? I thought you were
He
saying
is.
BSD's next in line. He's gonna cook BSD, bro. I hate to be that guy, but BSD is about to get floored.
I think so.
I'm a BSD hater. I'm not gonna lie. I can't. It's my homeboy's fault, dog. He trains MMA too, and every now and then he'll pull the "Well, I train, so I know what I'm talking about." And I was like, "All right, motherfucker, whatever." And this was one of them times he was like, "I'm telling you right now, BSD is gonna knock out Dustin Poirier." I was like, "I'm telling you right now, you're drunk and you're off your fucking rocker. It's not happening,
Yeah.
bro. It's gonna be the other way around." And he was like, "I watch it, bro. I train it. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna happen." I was like, "I'll bet my fucking mortgage that it don't happen." And sure enough, that was actually a Sean O'Malley Cheeto Vera card. And we were actually at fights that night for his homie at this promotion we got down here. And we left the fights early because this dude lost. It was a hell of a fight. It went 4.5 rounds, and he just didn't have nothing left in the tank. He's actually a really cool dude too. His name's Tyler Stout. Shout out Tyler Stout, fucking incoming flyweight out of Kentucky.
Shout
And
out
we
Tyler
left.
Stout.
Yeah, dude, we could probably get him on here too. He's a real cool dude. But he's got some pretty gnarly knockouts. But yeah, dude, he told me that shit, and then we all went back to the crib and we watched that, and I was like, thought he's gonna knock him out, bro. What the fuck happened, dude? It's like I thought because you train, you know, dog. He's like, fuck you, bro. And I was like, all right, that's what I thought, man. I was like, I don't need to hear that shit. SD and Poirier are not the same, man.
No, absolutely not. I was a little worried about that when that fight happened, but then Dustin just came through and did what he always does. And
Dustin did his typical silly shit, pulling Gilly for no reason 4 or 5
yeah,
times in the first round, thinking he's fucking Charles Oliveira. But, you know, that's what happens when Tim Crater is your black belt coach. Tim Crater's a legit black belt. It's just like I don't know why Dustin seems to think that he's gonna fucking do the same shit. I think he did the same shit to Islam. I'm like, bro, if you don't stand the fuck up. But dude, I'm so stoked for tomorrow's card, man. It's been too damn long. We got so many good fights. I'm really disappointed we don't get to see Nunez beat Harrison or Harrison beat Nunez. But I think it's inevitable. It's gonna be on the White House card now, considering she's our only American champion and she's getting neck surgery. So
yeah,
I think it's kind of good. Dude, imagine a world where that's the main event because she's the only American champion. That'd be wild, man. They're gonna go crazy for Trump's birthday if that's the
hey
case.
man, if Justin ends up beating Patty, another American champion right there.
Justin and Ilya on the White House card would be insane. I won't lie, but I'll tell you right now, dude. Patty wins this. If he wins this, he's gonna break Ilya mentally, dog. He's already so far ahead in the rent space in Ilya's head, dude. I mean, he is just you fucking sausage.
Yeah,
He's
and
always
chorizo,
yes, yeah. That's what he calls it. He calls
little,
him
yeah,
chorizo.
little chorizo,
Little chorizo. He's in his fucking
sanitizer
head.
boy.
Dude, yes, that bro, that fucking clip of him. And you know, the last time that he got in his head, Ilya got dropped by Jai Herbert. And so I'm just like, dude, I'm gonna sound crazy, but I'm gonna say it right here on our first episode. So when that shit happens and he wins and he beats Ilya, that I can be like, look, motherfucker, I called this shit. Same when the Eagles won the Super Bowl last year, I said we're gonna drape our nuts on the Chiefs' face, and sure enough, it happened. I think Patty, if he wins this fight, is gonna beat Ilya, and I'm probably coping like a motherfucker, and it's gonna look stupid if it don't happen. But I'm taking it. I'm taking the baddie to win the belt, dog.
Let me tell you something. I love Patty Pimlet, but he goes to sleep first round, 2 minute 47 second mark if he fights Ilya. You can
Nine
go ahead
times
go
out
ahead
of
and book
10,
that.
yeah, probably will happen. But Connor, in all honesty, should have lost to Jose. It was pretty. Just Jose back in
Oh,
that day, man, was so crazy. And Connor, man, he broke that motherfucker before the fight even happened, dude. And Jose don't make mistakes, man. And the first thing Jose did was walk in there and make a mistake, lunge forward on the best counter striker in the UFC. That was the stupidest shit, man.
yeah, that was crazy.
So who knows what'll happen? But no, yeah, 9 times out of 10, Ilya's gonna land a fucking huge right hook and it's gonna kill Patty. But it's one can dream. I'm calling Patty for the break his mental. I mean, dude, all he's got to do is bring the divorce one time. Be like, how's that? I heard Miami's a good place to find a wife, dude. So who knows? Who knows what's gonna
Yeah,
happen? But
Ilya's shit talk game is not prepared to be at sitting at a
who's
press
Joe?
conference with
Yeah,
Patty
who's
Pimlet.
Joe, man? And Max Holloway's like, brother, what? He's like, who's Joe? He's like, what? Yeah, no, Ilya just, man, I love Ilya to death, and he's a beast. But I would love to see Patty break him mentally because Ilya's gonna come back and start him right after for a rematch. One could
Yes.
dream. I'm in my little island in this side of the world where Patty the Batty beats Ilya Topura by submission or a fluke knockout like GSP lost to Matt Serra.
We gonna see. We gonna see.
We're
I
gonna
think
see, man.
we're about to go check out the Zuffa boxing.
Dude, is it start? Is it already on?
It's on right now. The prelim
I
started
think.
at 6, main card at 9.
Okay, well, I think it's a perfect time to stop because my wife's calling me anyway. So I think that's a hell of a good episode.
All right then, man. Signing off. Thank you for everybody
Yes,
for
sir.
listening.
Hella debut episode. Make sure y'all tune in to Clinch Conversations and Fight Talk on X. If you get a chance, check out if you're on the all sports spectrum. Come check out Split the Difference. But until then, we will see you guys next time, man. And I'll definitely
Yes.
edit this shit. I'll definitely
Split the
edit this
difference
shit.
pod on TikTok.
Yeah, I forgot about that too. Yeah, come follow us everywhere. It's gonna be, dude. I can't wait to see the clips for this video. Fuck yeah. Until next time, let's get it.
Y'all have a good night.
All right, man.